They barred her from the kitchen. So why did every man at the ranch start waiting for her food? The fire snapped sharp against the cold as Clara's hands moved fast over a dented pot, her breath fogging in the dark. Somewhere behind her, boots shifted, then stilled. No one spoke. Just the scrape of a spoon, the low crackle of wood, and something unspoken hanging in the air, like they all knew this wasn't supposed to happen, but no one stopped it. Follow along. This story might stay with you longer than you expect. The wind hit her before the ranch did. It came down off the rocky hills like it had teeth, sharp and dry, tugging at Clara Whitmore's dress and pushing dust against her face until she had to squint just to keep her eyes open. She stood there anyway, one hand on the rough wood of the gate, the other wrapped tight around a small wooden box she'd carried for 26 miles. Iron Ridge Ranch spread out behind that gate like it had no end. Fences ran across the land in straight lines that cut through the pale grass and disappeared into the low hills. The barn sat off to the right, wide and dark, its doors open just enough to show the shapes of horses shifting inside. Beyond it, the main house stood up against the ridge, stone and timber, solid and still, catching the last of the afternoon light. Clara swallowed once and wiped her mouth with the back of her wrist. Dust again. It was in her teeth now. "Well," she said under her breath, more to the wind than anything else, "that's it then." She pushed the gate. It groaned as it opened, the sound long and tired, like it hadn't been asked to move gently in years. A few heads turned in the yard. Men paused mid-step. One of them leaned against a post, rolling a cigarette, and watched her come in like he had all the time in the world. Clara kept walking. Her boots were worn thin at the heel, and the left one made a soft, dragging sound every third step. She could feel it. She kept her back straight anyway. The man by the post let out a short breath that might have been a laugh. "You lost?" he called. "No, sir," Clara said, not stopping. "I'm looking for Mr. Crow." That got a few more eyes on her. The man pushed off the post and took his time walking over. Sun had burned his skin dark, and his hat sat low over his brow like it belonged there more than his hair did. "You are?" he said. "Yes." "And what for?" "Work." That did it. Someone behind him chuckled. Another man spat into the dirt and shook his head. The first man looked her over slow,